Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of, what's this called again?
In the Hills.
In the Hills, that's right. So first episode of In the Hills. We're already getting started early, as you can see. So this is going to be a good one, I think. But we're out here in beautiful hills of Tennessee.
Hell yeah, brother.
I've got my land out here, just sitting in the RV. It needs work, as you can see. The roof's caving in and the walls are tore up, but you know what? It's a 1984 Winnebago, so.
Breaking Bad, baby.
That's right. But I wanted to talk a little bit of politics with y'all today, so we're just going to kind of get right into it. We're going to have this conversation, and y'all let us know in the comments what you think, who do you think's right.
Let's give him a little bit of backstory, though.
Okay. Backstory about what? Oh, okay, well, my name's Tony, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I basically was raised in Middle Tennessee for more than half my life, so I'm like half city, half country, if you get my drift.
I was born in Mobile.
Tell me your name, brother.
Oh, yeah. They call me Big Blanc. I was born in Mobile, raised in Tennessee. Republican all the way. Fight, fight, fight!
All right, so let's just get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is I went to Walmart. Well, I had Walmart deliver to me last night. It was like $400.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I got diapers and like detergent and stuff, but it's just crazy the same amount of food.
When I drop in a Dollar General just to grab a few things that I forgot to get earlier in the week, it ends up coming out to like $80. And it's literally like chips and like a few snacks.
You know, Dollar General be taxing. Everybody thinks they're cheap, but
not anymore. They used
make a
to
lot
be
of money.
alright.
But they're like one of the richest companies. They make a ton of money, trust me. I've seen
I
their
believe
numbers.
it.
But I mean, good for them, you know? I mean, they've got one on every corner.
Well, they started putting them in rural areas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, that was the difference.
Yeah, where Walmart wouldn't go.
And then Walmart was like, we got to do something. And they went to the Walmart neighborhood and started putting them, but not really in as rural as Dollar General is.
But they also don't have as much stuff, I feel, either. But
Dollar
like, if you're
General,
used to, if you're used to a typical Walmart, you know.
It's just a little bit better in gas station.
Yeah.
Than a gas station.
Pretty spot on.
Stuff.
Well, sorry about the rain if y'all can hear that. It is pouring out here, and where the air conditioning is drawing too much power from the inverter, we're just sitting in here with the windows open, the doors open.
That's a little hot.
But, you know, that's how you do it out here in the country.
It's hotter than the devil's dick, brother.
Speaking of brother, what about that Republican National Convention? They had Hulk Hogan and Amber Rose and somebody else out there.
Yeah, Amber Rose with her fat ass. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Her with Make America Great Again hat on. Hell yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Why?
But, I mean, I just feel like, they know window leaking like a mug. I just feel like somebody who, she's like almost like Kanye West, you know? Like they should have just stayed together, the same person. It's probably why they wouldn't have worked out. Like, how you gonna be this, that, and the other for so long, and then it's like you fall off your rocker, and all of a sudden you're conservative? It makes conservatives look bad.
Because they just, a lot of people don't stick to their gut. They just do what's trending.
Exactly.
You know, so.
So is this the trending part, or is this her actually sticking to her guts for once?
That's a hard one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never met her. I've never really looked into her political stuff. It was probably publicity stuff, honestly.
I believe so. But I mean, honestly, if you think about it, Trump's like a walking publicity stunt. But more power to him, man. He's over here killing it.
What the fuck? What?
He's a walking publicity stunt. And I don't even think, like, the assassination attempt, even if that wasn't, like...
Hold on, I gotta take a sip of beer, bro.
Even if that wasn't a publicity stunt, because for the longest, I'm like, bro, let's say...
Getting straight to it. Huh?
Let's say old boy legit hired this guy to shoot him in the ear. Because everybody's trying to disprove it now, which makes it even more weird, like... Or, the other side of it is, the CIA or Secret Service was in on it, and they just hired this guy because he was like an easy mark. But now, he missed a shot.
How many people have the Clintons killed over the years?
We don't know.
Yeah, but if you start going
I wouldn't blame
down,
Hillary, though.
I'm not gonna like...
If Hillary's in the race, then
I'm not gonna tell my sources. But what I am gonna tell you is, that's something you gotta figure out for yourself. And when you start going down that rabbit hole...
Yeah.
things will start to link up, and it makes you question what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
I'm not just talking about her emails in the big blue, whatever, how the fuck you say it, Benghazi event.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Benghazi. Yeah.
I'm talking about like people drowned and heart attacks. It's just weird, dog.
Yeah, just coincidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Fucking talk. God damn. Hey, shout out to our sponsor, Coolers Light.
They are not.
We don't drink
sponsor.
that queer light around here. We drink Coors.
Please stop, bro. You doing too much.
Oh, and the Baltimore Ravens. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. Shout out to my team.
Anyways,
R.I.P. Steve McNair. They're making a documentary about him. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh yeah. I think one of my cousins, Steve McNair, is his godfather or something. Small world. Pretty sure. I feel like I told you that. But anyways.
Why didn't you tell me back in middle school, dog? We could have got some front row tickets.
I barely knew. Like right before he died.
Yeah, not front row. 50-yard line.
Yeah.
That's the best.
But I don't know.
The best seat in the house.
But anyways, I do think going off the Trump thing, it's almost like a reality show when you think about it, because first it's like, oh, Trump just magically has an open shot taken on him at an event in Pennsylvania, and the Secret Service is just like not being the Secret Service for whatever reason.
Exactly.
And then,
bro, as soon as the shot rang out,
you have Biden out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just like all of a sudden, well, I guess I gotta listen to everybody and get out the race.
They're probably gonna figure it out.
Yeah. So
Let
you
me
think
just
Biden
back
do
the
with
fuck out. I think the Democrats.
You think the Democrats had Trump shot at, so they have a better chance at winning? I guess it only would have worked if they had actually got him, but since they didn't, now it's even harder.
Bro, these are Secret Service. You know what I mean?
I thought that meant something,
like top tier dogs, like dogs.
Even when they took him out, though, it didn't, like his
Bro,
head
I've
was
watched
still right
so
there.
many videos. They're like, why weren't there snipers on the water tower, the highest point or whatever, or some shit, the slope of the roof? But you had the Secret Service snipers on this certain particular slope.
Yeah, I saw that.
But you didn't put them on the other roof because you said the slope was too much when the one the Secret Service was on was steeper.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? Yeah, dude, it was all a setup. But we knew that they were trying to assassinate Trump for years. We all knew that.
Well, when was it tried before? Or you think they just been waiting to do it at this very moment?
They've been trying to get him to stop for years.
I do agree with that.
False convictions, everything, dog.
Yeah, true.
They've been trying to get him to stop, and that's what makes you wonder, why?
Yeah.
Why do they want him to stop so bad? And who's the only two other presidents you can compare him to? Reagan, which I believe was a Democrat. And then, he wasn't a Democrat? Oh, okay, well, I fucked that up. And then the other one was JFK. They all had their own fundings and didn't ask for funding when they did their campaigns.
Well, they were all movie
Just like
stars,
Trump.
basically.
And what is Trump?
Movie star.
You're fired.
TV star, yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Top show with the culture.
But it makes it that much easier if you think about it to actually gain a following. It actually, everybody thought it was going to go the opposite direction with Trump because it's like, oh, he's just doing this like a joke. But literally, what he stands for and what he's been protecting and what he does as a businessman is what attracted so many people after they knew that he was going to be the nominee. So it's like, I think his campaign is one of the smartest campaigns ever run by anybody, if you think about it, because he got the vote of, let's say, the poor, the conservative lane, the ones that care about this, that, and the other, but they don't have a business. They do better on welfare and lower taxes anyway.
What
but
was
then
it
you
all-
also have the people who are like, hey, this guy's an actual businessman. He knows we want our taxes lower. We want our business taxes to be, the smallest amount possible.
Put the tariffs on China.
Exactly,
Put them on everybody,
exactly.
dog.
And that's like,
fuck these other countries.
But
When
that's
we gonna
why
take
he's so
care-
successful.
When are we going to take care of the trailer parks and hoods in America?
No one cares about that. No one's ever cared about that. But while we're on that topic,
Well, when are
why
we
do you
going to
think-
put money back into the United States?
I don't know. Because we're so worried about Ukraine. We're so worried about
Well, that's
freaking-
why Trump has my vote, because it's like, bring that money back and it's going to take longer than 4 years, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take probably, I don't know.
It takes probably about
15?
12 to 16, to get anything done,
16,
I think.
But I said 15.
But that's why we never get anything done, because you have a Republican, and then you're tired of the Republican, then you go to the Democrats, tired of the Democrats,
it's
go
all
back to the
a
Republican.
shit show.
Yeah.
It is. It's a shit show.
We can't keep anybody, like literally Biden is, which, he's old, don't get me wrong. Nothing against old people, but like he did 4 years after he was already like 80 years old.
Why did you vote for Biden back in the day, if you don't mind me asking?
I voted for Biden, let's see, 2016, what was it? When he was running against Hillary?
Oh, man.
I mean, like, I lean liberal, but I don't necessarily vote for Democrats because they have a D.
But I'm saying, what did he say where you're like, all right, you got my vote?
Student loans, getting rid of those.
That's what
But also just sticking up for the working class.
That's what
family.
I thought you said before.
But the thing is, when he ran in 2020, I was just so sick of like. For me, I feel like it's the rhetoric.
When you voted for him,
I voted against Trump like most other people. Nobody wanted Biden.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, the reason you voted for Biden, and you put all that faith in this man, what ended up happening?
Oh yeah, I thought he was going to be the man of his word.
Did you get your student loans forgiven?
No.
Okay.
Right, that's why I don't plan on voting for him again.
But it's not him.
It's not him, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta go down the rabbit hole, dog.
But, I mean, I think everybody looks at things from their own perspective, too, because you're worried, like, I know a lot of people are like, I'm not paying student loans that I didn't pay for.
You know what I'm worried about?
What?
If Trump... Oh, God, this is gonna get a little crazy.
Let's hear it. I can't wait.
If Trump didn't have an assassination attempt...
Right.
And he was to lose the election again in November.
Correct.
What do you think would have happened? Because in your beliefs, Republicans stormed the Capitol.
Correct.
Which I believe was like actors and recruits from the FBI that were brainwashed and stuff like that. But I'm saying, what do you think would have happened in November if he didn't fully secure winning? Or even if he does lose by some weird reason?
I don't think...
You don't think all these red... Oh, my bad. Let me
I mean, I don't think anybody's going to do anything, because I think most people are... If you think about it, as a society, people are always worried like, oh, if Trump would have got, it would have been civil war.
Yeah.
But against who? Like, think about it this way. The Civil War, the reason that went down...
Not the old Civil War.
But then who are you going to have war against?
The government. That's not against slavery.
But then why go against the government if you don't know who had Trump killed? This could have been some crazy guy.
Because I'm still getting taxed. We left Britain over tax of tea and shit.
Yeah.
And then I get taxed every fucking... In Tennessee, I get taxed for everything I buy.
But do you see the hypocrisy in that? So our country was founded on getting away from taxes.
Yeah. And who tried to shut it down, and why was he assassinated?
What did America do? They went to war with Britain.
Who tried to shut down the Treasury and then was assassinated?
I don't know.
JFK.
Wow. Interesting fact.
It's been however many years, and only 80% of the documents were released to the public, and the other 20% were like blacked out and shit.
Oh yeah. Well, it's probably top secret.
Top secret? Fuck it. I live here, motherfucker.
Everything
I
should
pay
be
my
top
dues.
secret, I guess.
I pay my dues.
But like, what is the typical...
You're gonna tell me about a Russian nuclear submarine on the news that, it's 100 miles from the coast, what, in Cuba? But you're not gonna tell me about shit that happened 60, 80 years ago because you know it was corruption?
Oh, I do.
And they don't want us to take up arms? Like the Japanese, what was his admiral in Japan back in World War II was like, he didn't want to invade the United States because, what was that quote? I don't know this word for word. Every blade of grass, an American has a gun or some shit for every blade of grass. Dude, that's true, dog. You're in the South. You don't think these rednecks would get pissed off if that bullet would have went 2 inches to the right?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're actually...
You're wearing a Bass Pro hat.
Do anything about
You don't think they're going to come out with bass boats and fucking dualies?
I mean, I don't think
with
all
American
people.
flags,
I don't think all
like they should.
All Southerners are that crazy. I
It's
think a
not
lot of
crazy.
them are,
It's patriotic.
which is a form of crazy, I think. Because how are you going to be patriotic to a country and you legit are always talking about how they're trying to take this away from you and trying to take that away from you? What are they taking away
But
if
what
they
I'm saying,
allegedly
that would have
got
started.
Trump shot at?
If he
which
would
I don't
have
think is true.
died, I do believe that it would have started a revolt. I guess
It would have started something, yeah.
That's a better way to put it. A revolt.
Well,
against the government.
I can say the same thing about when Trump came into
Against
office
corruption.
because all the hate rhetoric.
The government
and there were
used
more
to not
people
be
that were out
corrupt.
here trying to get rid of, fight minorities and whatever for whatever reason.
What?
I think a lot of people. I could say the same thing about when Trump was president. A lot of these people thought they could get away with more than they should, just because he was president.
What's your example?
I mean, just honestly, if I think about it, it's happened over like 20 years anyway, so I can't even say it was on Trump. But like the Charlottesville thing, if you want to bring that up, because people were over there having some kind of whatever that was, some protest, and that guy tried to run through the crowd.
Riot?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, over the statue. Yeah. I don't think that was necessarily like people want to say that guy shot at Trump because of the rhetoric of him being Hitler. But I could say the same thing about Trump actually being in power, and people thought, hey, now I can go over here and try and attack these people because they want to take down these statues. Like they're going to take away your country, and it has nothing to do with you. Like, it shouldn't matter if a statue's up because literally that's the part of American history that people that have sense either try to forget, or the people that don't have sense are like, yeah, look at me, my Confederate flag. Because you revolted against your country and lost? How does that make any sense?
Well, that's another point. I got about 4 points.
Let's hear them.
I'm probably about to lose them in any second. But anyways, I'll start with the last one first. Texas can still succeed from the Union at any point.
Yeah.
And that's a big state.
Heck, anybody could secede from the Union.
I'm saying if anybody's going to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It'd be Texas, yeah.
It'd be Texas first, dog.
Yeah.
Home of guns.
Texas is wild in general.
Hey, it's always bigger in Texas. Girls got big booties. Look, Texas will be the first one. They'd be like, look, we're done with this shit. We're done with the border crisis. We're fucking tired of this. We're supposed to be the best country, but yet our neighbors are a third world country. What the fuck?
What does that say about us? But they're also coming over the border.
Illegally.
Yeah.
It'd be fine if you did it the right way.
So what does that say about America, though?
Get a visa. Do it the right way. Learn the Pledge of Allegiance. Learn some questions.
Well, let me get on you about that. So
dude,
people are coming over here illegally. Does that say more about America or does that say more about Mexico?
I don't even have a passport.
But does that say Mexico is worse or does that say that America is that much better?
It shows that Mexico is even more corrupt.
Fair enough. Okay.
They're people just pass through Mexico with the drugs. That's what I'm talking about. With the drugs.
Fair enough. Okay.
When Mexico tried to take care of their own country and handle all the cartels.
Yeah.
Can't solidify my sources. But anyways, when they try to come after the cartels, the army or whatever.
Yeah.
They were all sent pictures of their house. They were already outside their house within 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. The cartel in Mexico is ruthless.
Yeah. Why do you think I never went to TJ's, dog?
What's TJ's?
Tijuana.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I got blue eyes. I'm not stupid. I ain't going down there. I don't speak your language. I'm not going to another country if I cannot fluently speak that language.
Yeah.
Hell, I can barely speak English. You know what I mean? My shit's all slurred and shit with the broke jaw. Fuck these motherfuckers, dog. I'm not gonna. You don't see me trying to sneak into Canada.
True. But what does Canada have?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. America does have something over Mexico.
Actually, Canada
they have universal health care, but
no, they have some pretty lakes.
We got everything here, though.
I'm a big fisherman.
We have pretty lakes here. The only thing we don't have is like caribou, whatever they have up there. But also,
well, I mean, we got Alaska. That's pretty much part of Canada.
Well, I don't know, man.
Or Russia, however you want to break it down. But I had a few more points. I forget. I get off on these tangents.
Well, I mean, you made a good point there, but we were talking about Trump and just
I have a lot of different views.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I support Trump till the end. His sons, whatever. I don't even know his family.
His daughters.
Whatever. Trump 2050, motherfucker. Like, go ahead and let him run a few times.
Let him run a few times?
Yeah.
That's funny you say that because I was thinking, what if, because they have Kamala running, and I feel like we had this discussion the other day. I was talking to somebody about it, but I said the only person that you could possibly put in the ring against Donald Trump with the same amount of charisma and the same amount of people that would like ride or die.
Show me his face.
Michelle Obama.
Oh my God. We're going to go there.
Why not? I mean, we
Big
can't give
Dick
Barack
Mike.
a third.
We're going to go with Big Dick Mike.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking said it.
Who was that?
Big Dick Mike. Michelle.
Was that something that was going around like back in 2008?
Bro, she has a penis.
Anyways, so that's
Obama's
kind of what that was the other thing that I was thinking might give the Democrats like a run for their money. That or, and I think it'd be too late, but like if you were like, hey, Bernie Sanders, come on over here real quick. But
yeah,
he's not a freaking Democrat though. That's the thing. He's not. That just goes to show you that this stuff is all about party except for Trump. And this is one reason
Look, when I ain't know
let
nothing.
me finish.
All
This is
right.
one reason that I agree with Trump being on the Republican ticket, because the Republicans did not want him ever, but they're like, yo, this is who our party wants. This is who we think can win. So you know what? Go ahead, do your thing. Meanwhile, the Democrats just always, I feel like, are pandering to somebody. They're like, oh, well, we got to get as many trans people as possible so we can get the trans vote. We got to get as many black
that woke
people.
Shit, dude.
It
bit every business and person in the ass.
But
It
to an
was
extent,
stupid.
because
It was stupid.
people do it too much.
It was stupid.
Like, it's one thing to be awake, but it's one thing to be woke. You know what I mean? Like, know your
Tony,
history and know, like, hey, trans people are, whatever. They're in danger. Black people are in danger. But, like, everything shouldn't be about this 2% of the people, or even about this 15% of the people. You have to get everybody else to see each other as the same, or to see each other as different. But you don't think that was some
sort of diversion or mind?
I think all stuff's a diversion. Get everybody fighting. That's what Trump is, basically. All these people are voting for Trump because they are brainwashed.
Well, I had a point. All right, let me say this. You're a family man, right?
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
Yeah.
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
If you're transitioning, and my daughter walks in the bathroom, a public restroom,
yeah,
and somebody transitioning walks out,
yeah,
I have every right to scold you, to figure out what the fuck you're doing, because that's my child.
But if you're going to a public restroom, then it's really not your decision, because the public restroom is for the public. Now, if somebody comes into your restroom, you can tell them, hey, don't come to my bathroom. But honestly,
I'm just saying, why is it so forced?
I think
why should I have to
accept that? It's hypocritical of a lot of Americans.
In the deep South, why should I have to accept that? It's hypocritical
of a lot of Americans.
Keep it in California,
no, because all of this stuff was stolen anyway from people who have no right to it. There are people selling land out here for $1 million, 2 or 3 acres that they bought for 10 cents because they stole it from some Native Americans, or they just came and took it like it didn't belong to anybody else.
Yeah.
So I think that's a lot of nerve. If a trans person wants to come in the bathroom, I can tell my daughter, hey, we're leaving.
Yeah.
But
well,
also,
I would do that, but I'm saying if it came down to it.
I mean, I don't let, obviously my girl walks us.
You don't let her outside.
Yeah, first of all. But second of all.
But why can't I do that nowadays? And that's one of the reasons why.
Why can't you do what?
Kids are getting kidnapped all the time.
They're doing that anyways. It wasn't from trans people.
I'm not.
People been kidnapping other kids for freaking
Well, I'm talking about the illegals as well, but yeah.
But I just think everybody just keeps everything like, you want to talk about being in a bubble. Everybody's always talking about being in their bubble. And I think it's hypocritical for people to be like, well, I was only on the earth for the last 60 years, but everything that I want to use to my advantage, I'm going to use. So talking about the Civil War, I'm going to use the Confederate flag, but like you forgot that
Tony, you ever see me bang the Confederate flag, dog?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about
I'm just saying in general. Not all white people
Nobody thinks
love
that.
the Confederate flag.
Not everybody thinks that.
I got into an argument one time at a halfway house with a dude that put a Confederate flag above his bed.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
I know a lot of people with Confederate flags. That doesn't bother me, but also
It didn't bother me until I had to, like, every time I was waking up.
If you know the history of the Confederate flag, then it should basically be a slap in the face. That's like if I go around.
But you gotta remember, you gotta think about this. It's also just history.
But it's not. It's history, but it's not. Like, you
having
a Confederate flag.
History.
If you can't tell me who your great-grandpappy was, you shouldn't be banging no Confederate flag because you don't even know what it means. You don't have no ancestors there. You just assume that because you're in a certain place or you're a certain color that you can bang that stuff. They have Confederate flags in California. People using those. Hey, they can't link back to nobody.
You ready for the podcast to blow up? What's up, Upchurch?
What?
Yeah, there I went.
So you're saying Upchurch is?
Bro, I watched one here. Like I keep up with dude because he's from Tennessee. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
He makes music. I like music. Yeah, he's from fucking West, like kind of West Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Not really. Well, I consider it West Tennessee because there ain't no fucking.
There's like that spot between like
big ass mountains
West Tennessee and there's like Middle
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Boring. It's just flat and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Like
what
in
the
between
fuck?
here and Memphis.
Cheatham County is what he claims.
Cheatham County.
Anyways, he did a little podcast with Adam
Middle
22,
Tennessee.
the no jumper bullshit, the weird ass dude that wants everybody to fuck his girl or whatever.
You say Upchurch? I
was talking about Adam 22 just then. But what I'm saying, Upchurch got on that dude's podcast, right?
Oh, okay.
Maybe I've had too many beers. I probably should slow down.
Probably.
What I'm saying is he got on no jumper and he was like, "Oh, I'm deep in the woodpile." Like, I don't know if you know what that means, but like, just picture it as banging the Confederate flag. Do your thing, dog. But I guess I'm gonna get into some weird, borderline racist shit. Everybody deserves the right to be prideful of their culture.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
I just don't like illegal immigrants. Just do it legally. Just do it legally. Like for San Francisco, all the Chinese immigrants that came to San Francisco way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they did it legally, actually. But anyways, okay.
You talking about the internment camps?
Rep your culture. They probably...
Are you talking about like Chinatown and stuff like that?
Yeah, like rep your culture.
Like, oh yeah, I'm sure they came
like
here
do
legally.
y'all. Like do y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when it comes to the white man can't rep his culture because, well, most of it was the white devil. It was pretty bad.
I think you just answered your own question.
Well, probably. We're talking in circles. Edit that out.
Nah, we're keeping that. Because I think you made such a good point. Because
I'm saying, why can't I be prideful? Like, I'm not, like, just
you
like
can be prideful of whatever it is, but, like, that's like me saying that I'm prideful of, I don't...
Just like
listen to this. Like, I think this is the best way to describe it. As a white person in America, like you said, a lot of your culture is what you consider the white devil. Because there was slavery, there was taking people's land, there was killing people.
Well, that's what I was about to tell you.
Depriving people of their humanity and their rights.
You're talking about killing people? I got on Ancestry.
Can I finish the topic?
No, just let me say this. I got on Ancestry in high school. American history class. I had to do a project on my ancestry. I had to make a poster. I thought I was inbred, dog. Guess what I found out it was?
Inbred?
My ancestors killed the Native American men and took their wives and nieces and married them.
I'm sure that's what a lot of them did.
Fucked up.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's always
the fuck up.
The European culture is always like about conquering.
But just like every white dude in the South. Oh, I got Cherokee in me. Fuck that. I got Creek, motherfucker. What's up?
Are you done?
No, my grandpa told me that. That's a true story. He said they lied. Like, he had heard this from his great-grandma. That they lied and said they were Cherokee.
Right behind you.
And said they were Cherokee when really they were Creek. Because if you identified as Creek, they would kill you.
What's Creek?
I think they're originally out of Alabama.
Oh, that's just like a tribe? It's not just like a...
It's like Cherokee is a tribe. You know?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But then you got the real go-getters out in the West. You know?
Oh, yeah. Like Pocahontas?
Nah.
Don't play it. Oh,
ain't no
man,
John
we have
White
fun.
shit over here.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if I was there, like, it makes me wonder, like, is that why I love Laotian women?
You off topic in the mud.
You know it. I'm gonna talk crazy, dog.
Anyways, going back to what you were saying, I do think about the culture. I don't think that most people, like, it's not like I hate white man's culture, but if you have a culture, like if you have an Irish culture because, or like you related to Thomas Edison or something, I feel like go ahead and rep your culture. But if you're just like, if your culture is based on hate and being against this country that you think is being stolen from you when you try to steal yourself away from it, I just think that's hypocritical. Like if I was black and I was claiming to be an American after Americans tried to enslave me, like at least I know my history. You see what I'm saying? Like I can trace back, obviously being black is a struggle.
She's put in here.
It's about being a part of a struggle. It's not about being down on anybody else. And that's why I don't care about the Confederate flag.
Look at your life.
If like you can draw yourself back to that and like, yeah, my grandpa was this, I was that, blah blah blah. We were fighting for our side of the
you
war.
know why
that's
my
cool.
family don't fuck with me?
Why?
Think about it. Look at my life and look at your life.
I don't get it.
Okay, we've been friends ever since middle school. We go way back.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if I ain't culture for a white boy, I don't fucking know.
Fair enough. I think we're gonna stop on that because I think that pizza might be a loss. But
no, your auntie just pulled the driver.
Yeah, I know. So maybe they were trying to deliver my pizza.
I don't know.
You know what? We're gonna stop right here.
We'll
We're gonna make a
stop
second
and we'll
take.
try again.
Yeah. Thank y'all for watching.